Next up on Pax Americana. Governor Numbers Milton of the colony Horatio called a system-wide emergency today. Due to reports of incoming hostile enemy ships, he has called on the military to provide immediate assistance. The colony, which is a small military force, is only capable of standing up to limited threats without federal military assistance. This declaration of an emergency likely indicates serious enemy incursion. The colony is not small, with a population of 16.4 million people, making it the second largest extrasolar colony after Terra Nova. The situation raises questions around the amount of resources dedicated to defending our colonists on the frontier. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 13 of Aurora 4X C Pax Americana. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series as we are back with it after yesterday's review. We've got a lot to do this episode, that's for sure. Of course, I'm pre-recording this after the fact I recorded the footage. But that does mean that I know what will be happening in this episode, and let's just say a lot will be happening indeed. To begin with, we're having a look at our planned crafts for our carrier. We need the HCX, the KCX, and various other vehicles that are going to be very important. So it's help and rescue craft, and then also a refueling tanker. We're making a lot of research and work into getting a lot of this done, and so far it's showing up to go pretty well for us. The reserves, we currently have 15 comets. We're going to need to get that number really up because we have 7 light carriers and they all need fighters. So it's kind of the lead item at the moment on actually getting these carriers out and working. Of course, we always still have the F8s, but it's something we probably want to get replaced relatively quickly here, and so that's why we're putting a lot of effort into it. Freighter fleets are coming back to Earth, as we mentioned in the last episode, and their purpose, of course, will be to be refitted and sorted out to be for the Block 2 version with the newer engines and the more efficient engines, most importantly. We're making great progress on our asteroids, and I start to realize, I think I mentioned this as well in the last episode, we are going to need to move our miners and look for new asteroids, which we of course do. And that's because we are going through a actually ridiculous amount of resource. There's so much that I want to accomplish, but our resource situation is really what's holding us back. The good news is our shipyard for our carrier, our fleet carrier, is at 50,000 tons, which means there's only 10,000 tons more to go until that will be ready to be retooled towards our planned North America class carrier, which should really change our offensive capability significantly. From what it currently is, which is a lot less than I'd otherwise want it to be. We're also being to move more terraformers around, as our plan stipulates. More terraforming on these outer worlds is, of course, very important. But I want to talk about something before we get into the rest of the gameplay, of course, and that is, if you are interested in role-playing within this universe, I have one of our viewers, or one of my viewers, has come to me with a proposal, which I talked about last episode, which was setting up a D&D/RP kind of cooperative experience. It's a bit like what I tried to do with Shattered Empire quite a few years ago now, and it's going to revolve around the politics of the universe, events that will happen. There'll be a dungeon master, or game master in this case, and he will be accelerating events within the universe. The first quote-unquote start of this experience will be occurring in episode 1 of this series, so in that kind of what's happening there, the exploration of Mercury, the solar system, the first kind of outgoings. And if you are looking to contribute, either writing lore or participating in as a character, or any of that kind of stuff, then head over to my Discord in the description below. The link should work. If it doesn't, just hit me up with a comment and I'll try and send you the correct link, but it should be fine to Alright, we are about to be in combat. We have a large 100,000 ton vessel detected approximately 600 million kilometers away from Horatio. We have forces in the area prepared to be able to deal with this. We have our corvette squadron, and luckily the frigate patrol squadron number 3 is in the area and will be able to provide assistance. So, frigate patrol squadron 3, let's have a look at you. You'll be under Lalonid. So let's go over here. Yeah, you're doing this. Have you stop? Ships are all ready with ordnance. Good. We have the Atitium, the Mons, and the Tricomale. Or Tricomole. I do not know how to pronounce this. I don't know. Are these Latin? I forget. What did I what do you call it? It's Latin, but what did I name these for? Cities. Very interesting cities. Anyway, we're going to head towards those contacts. Now, we have Corvette Patrol Squadron 1 also in the area, and those each have access to 8 missiles each, so we're going to bring them as well. So we're going to have those follow Frigate Patrol Squadron 3, and we're going to have Frigate Patrol Squadron 3 wait to rendezvous with those corvettes, and those corvettes will then assist them in heading towards the enemy. So just let them get up and ready to follow. So go towards contacts, follow contacts. It looks like it's slow. Looks like it's going to be a salvager trying to salvage that Quarion class vessel. At least that's my best guess. So we're going to be a total of 6 hours out from the Lagrange point. We're going to be jumping here. So let's do 3-hour increments. It's a lot slower than us because obviously it's a big commercial vessel. Doesn't have the power that we do, and it probably has escorts, but we can't see them just yet. So we're making time. We've got 20 hours until we reach target. Corvettes and frigates coming in here. We should start to pick up, once we get within range, those other alien contacts. We haven't seen the raiders for a long time. It's been the years at this point. I think if we check, actually, the last time we made contact with them was 1994, and we're in 1998. So it's been 4 years since they were last seen. After we destroyed our last fleet. Well, we didn't destroy it, but we sent them packing. So I'm very interested to see what they brought with them this time. We should be able to handle this, though, pretty handily. Or pretty decently, not an issue at all. Assuming they don't have like 25 escort vessels, which I seriously doubt. Though these frigates are not using the latest ordnance, which is a bit rough. They should, we want to get rid of this ordnance anyway, so we might as well expend it on vessels that we already know the capabilities of. Alright, we are approaching. Frigate Patrol Squadron 3 is nearing active sensor lock range, which means we should start to pick up the other vessels. And they're attempting to flee. Okay, we picked up 2 Shayyus and 3 Quarion class vessels. So that's a total of 5 enemy ships. I'm going to order that Frigate Patrol Squadron 3 go follow the contact within a distance of 7 million kilometers. And then Corvette Patrol Squadron 1 is also following, of course. So we're going to follow about 7 million kilometers away from the target, which will keep us within range. New hostile ship detected 4,200. That's a different vessel. Different vessel located. Looks like it's a scout. Do we have anything to respond to that? No. Maybe I shouldn't send everything. I know, of course, Lalonid does have defenses. Bring that up. Horatio military base has access to a planetary defense command with planetary interception capability. However, there are fuel harvesters in the area that we need to get to secure. So I'm going to order Corvette Patrol Squadron 1 to break off and head towards Quarion contact as quickly as possible. I should have expected something like this. We might lose some fuel harvesters here if we're not careful. Okay, within range, Frigate Patrol Squadron is ready to go. Distance to target is currently 7 million kilometers. Let's increase or make that a little bit closer so that our ordnance will be on target. Follow at 5 million kilometer. 500,000. 0. There we go. So follow at 5 million kilometers. Now, let's bring up data. It's been a while. Lalanid aliens, ship classes, detected Shayu has access to their point defense capability. However, if we can hit the Quarions, they will lose their light laser defense. Now, if I remember, our patrol ships have access to 120,000 kilometer range laser turrets. So we have a total of 96 missiles. If we can have each of those missiles disable Aquarion class vessel, then that will allow us to destroy the Shayus pretty easily. So what I'm going to order once within 5 million kilometers is for each ship to independently target each Aquarion class vessel and open up its ordnance. Alright. So we're going to auto assign fire control. All missiles assigned all correctly to tubes. Aquarion class designated. We're going to auto assign fire control, assign this to fleet. You will take number 9, you will take number 10, you will take number 11. Okay, and then I want you all to synchronize your fire. And then open fire fleet. What's the status on the Aquarion over there? Okay, we've got that on contact still. We're sending that Corvette patrol squadron to go deal with it. Preparing to fire weapons. Taking some time. Okay, all missiles are away. We're going to see their effect and continue to follow. If they are effectual, we will then move in to kill the rest of the enemy ships. These are the 4Bs. They're slightly improved over the 4As, though they're still obviously quite outdated compared to our new 4C missiles, 4C2s. Okay, ordnance coming in. 43 nuclear detonations. What has that done for us? Well, it looks like it's severely damaged 3 of the Aquarion-class vessels. We scored... 22 of the missiles were shot down, and we scored hits on 2 of the vessels. One of the Quarions has dropped to 0 kilometers per second. The other vessels, yeah, they've suffered some penetrating hits. So we're going to continue to follow in. They're now heading towards us. Quarion 011 has been pretty much fully disabled at this point. Alright, we also have number... What's that Quarion? The other 2 Quarion class vessels. What we're going to do then is we're going to ready to fight with our laser weapons at edge range. All focus fire will be performed against Quarion 011. Not 011. Which one? 09 probably, I would imagine. The one that's still intact. So assign fleet. We're going to move towards target. We have, how many missiles do we have here? Transport items, 40 missiles. That would be enough to disable the other frigate, probably. However, I'm not going to take chances because we need to destroy that other corvette that's kind of circling around. Alright, Quarion 0, far reach, follow. We want to do distance 100,000 kilometers. 10,000. 100,000. In case this does not work, I want to know what other capabilities. We have checkpoint 02, however, they are currently 2 billion kilometers away from anywhere. This frigate patrol squadron is currently on Earth and is going for overhauling. Yeah, is in current overhaul status. So it can't do that, right? Yeah, can't do that. So we're going to need to either dispatch carriers or dispatch additional frigate squadron. I'm going to order frigate squadron 4, which is using the new, oh, it says using SIM-4Bs. We're going to re-outfit those with the SIM-4Cs. So I'm going to order for ordnance template, class template loadout. Yeah. I want you to replace your missiles and then head to Lalanid at all due pace. Head to Eurasian military base. That'll take you 9 days to arrive. Okay, here we go. The issue is we don't have much armor on these vessels, so this is going to be quite a difficulty. The enemy ships have a total of, if I remember, this will remind me either way, Imperial class vessels have 5 railguns with a rate of fire of 15. It does mean that we have a quicker rate of fire, however, we need to be doing damage quickly. There is obviously a lot of risk in doing this. Now, the Shayus will not be in range to do any serious damage to us. That's a good thing. But those Quarions are going to be a problem. Okay. Open fire weapons as soon as you're within range. Fire control. Not you. No, where's the other one? Yeah, these guys. Fire control. Open fire controls. Fine fleet. 19 hits. We took a penetrating hit already. Which one was that formed by 009? 0010. Okay, refocus fire on 0010. Fine fleet. Shizer, we need to fire all stop sync fire, stop sync fire, stop sync fire. Stop sync, sync off. Fire as soon as you can. Yeah, we're suffering serious penetrating hits at 209 spaces, gas core engine offline. We need to disengage. Prince Children immediately disengage to ratio. Too heavy firepower. That's a lesson learned. If we had those new missiles, I think we would have been able to disable them. Security Atetum dead. 29 survivors. Wrecker Bunker Hill class there. Okay, we are going to need to sort that out. Life pods rescue survivors. And then we're going to head back. We're going to need another frigate squadron before we do anything else. So we rescue the survivors at least, and we're going to leave. They've stopped for some reason. The good news anyway is that we can get away from them because we are faster, of course. Aquarion's coming back. We're going to light it up with those missiles from the Corvette Patrol Squadron and then head back to base. Maybe I should have just gone back. I think Horatio might have missiles. Might have been a grave error from me. Yeah, it does have 500 missiles. I shouldn't have done that. Damn. Alright, that Bunker Hill class is dead. Or that ship, the Atetum's dead. Lost in service. She would be replaced by a much better ship, that's for sure. Okay, waypoint. We need to make sure that we head in direct direction to cut off that enemy ship. Corvette Patrol Squadron, do that. We do location, 14 hours to do so. It's a damn shame, but we gotta do what we gotta do to protect our ships. They started moving again, we got detection of that vessel. So far, no detection of that Quarion class vessel. Oh, we've got it. We intercepted. Good job. Alright, we route over Corvette Patrol Squadron. Time to give them hell for what they just did to our ship. Follow minimum distance of 5 million kilometers. And these are the 8s as well, so they should be a lot more deadly. So we're going to hit it with... Yeah. Also fire control, Cyfleet, Lalanid. We're going to hit this with 2 of them. Sync fire on, sync fire on. We're going to hit with 2. 16 size 8 missiles. They do the same amount of damage. If I remember correctly, yeah, these do the same amount of damage. So actually, we're going to hit it with fire control and then open fire control. Okay, that's all those missiles away. Let's fire. Missiles away. Let's see them impact. "22 nuclear detonations. Looks like we knocked out one of the engines. They hit it with some more missiles. We fired everything? We fired everything except for one last one. Okay, missiles come in. 7 nuclear detonations. Enemy ship is disabled, or have they repaired? They repaired an engine. Okay. Call up Shore Squadron and head back towards Horatio military base. This is why we need better vessels. Speaking of, they research the new missiles. Missile and kinetic weapons. We have the Sim 4C. Where's my technology? Missiles. Sim 8. We don't have the Sim 12s. So we'll have to develop those. So those are going to require quite a bit more work to accomplish. So let me just grab some. We'll do that in a bit. But let's get the Corvette Squadron back to base and get them safe. We hit that vessel with as much as we could, but 40 missiles apparently not enough to bring it down. Where's that frigate squadron? We need those additional frigates with those new missiles if we're going to have a chance at stopping these guys. At least Lalanid and the rest are protected, and the freighter fleets are safe as well. Frigate Patrol Squadron 3. It's a good thing that we have these patrols in service, though. This, it's an important fact, even though that we did just lose those vessels. Okay, load ordnance. So unload, first off, unload survivors. We should resupply load ordnance. And we're going to see if we can hit them again. Ship template is for the new missiles. However, if I put in, where is it? The SAM 4, we have the 4As. If we use the 4As, which I think are on Horatio. Yeah, we have 4As on here. So I'm going to put the 4A as the missile that we'll use. And have them reload load ordnance. They should get their ordnance back. Which will give them enough missiles. Right, okay, they're ready to go. Good. Don't cycle orders, please. 3 hours, and then we're going to get them out there. Okay. Head towards Far Reach. Follow as quickly as possible. Even though there's only 2 of the ships left, they should be able to do some decent damage. Maybe not a lot, but they'll be able to do some decent damage. Okay, they're heading towards. Looks like they either sadly salvaged. They just salvaged that ship. We need to stop these guys as best we can. We need to up the lasers on this. I think this engagement is really gonna open our eyes and call for a new frigate, because we need better ordnance than we have, and I'm not sure that the SIM 4C2s are gonna fully make up for the need, considering how vital these frigates are. And losing them like this is not good. We lost how many crew members did we lose? The frigates, one of these frigates has 92 crew members, so we lost 60 crew. 64 crew members in the explosion, which is, I mean, it's really rough to do that, to lose that much. And we've established contact with Aquarium class. I think that's a moment. Okay, coming in. Okay, 2 Aquarium class vessels remain. We're going to hit those vessels as best we can here. Okay, missiles ready in tubes. Fire on Quarion class. Fire on Quarion class. You're on 0-9, you're on 0-10. Good to go. Fire control, open fire control, fleet sync on. Oh, I need to reassign. I forgot that they're using the 4A missiles. Missile launched. Okay, we're going to, for now, stay in the area and observe the effect. Because if we destroy the 2 Quarions, we can then destroy the rest of the ships easily. Okay, one enemy ship destroyed. We've now brought their speed down with 2 successful hits on the 009. 0010 was destroyed after we hit it once more. Has stopped them dead in their tracks. However, they are now continuing from the shock, I guess, that we caused. We could attempt to... No, we can't do anything, can we? Pull back, reload, resupply ordnance. What the hell are those extra frigates? They're nowhere near. Damn. I mean, we could potentially hit that Quarion class vessel. Assuming it's been disabled somewhat. We have secured some penetrating hits in. I mean, missiles impacted. Am I going to try and do this again? We scored 9 armor hits, 2 penetrating. We're going to see. If it gets too hot, we'll pull out. But we want to stop them from salvaging and stop them from doing what they're doing. Minimum distance, 100,000 kilometers. Let's move in. 2 minutes. Time warp. As soon as you can, open as soon as you can. You can open fire on that Quarion class vessel that's assigned fleet. Fleet sync fire off. Open fire. Assign. 9 hits. Armor's holding. We fired 17 hits. Oh, not good. Good arm penetrating kit. We gotta get away from the Mons. Keep pressing forward. Keep pressing them. Keep pressing them. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. Because they're just gonna sit there and blow them onto pieces. Fire, 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 fire. Why are you not firing? Do we not have power output? Play a fire. Kaiser. Enemy ship destroyed. Oh, they destroyed our ship. 19 penetrating kits. Oh my god. Oh. Shit. Oh, why? Okay, these are not fit for doing that. I should have not done that. Okay, emergency. Emergency. I have a plan. The Corvettes have lasers. They still can do what they need to do. However, they do not have... They have size 8 tubes. However, those size 8 tubes can fit S4A missiles. Copy to fleet. We're going to load ordnance from Colony. And we're going to head directly towards those contacts. Ordnance loaded. Let's get moving, come on. We need to rescue those survivors immediately. some real poor tactical mistakes. They should fire the admiral who orders these things. We're going to need to replace that entire frigate squadron now, which, I mean, we do have spare frigates to do so, but it's not good, is it? Speaking of, what I am going to do then is I'm going to take this yard and I'm going to capacity upgrade this to 5,500 tons. In preparation for the next generation of frigate. Okay, corvettes are on their way. But we're loading tiny missiles in size with like half the size of the tube, because that's all we have available to us. So we have to do the best we can. They picked up the fucking life pods. They have our people. They've literally taken our people, and we can't get them back. Well, I'd rather have them be dead than slaves. That's for sure. All right, missiles are ready. All fire on that Quarion class vessel. That's all that matters. Side fleet. Fire on. Open fire fleet. Oh, we need to make sure that I got this signed. Correct. Missile. We've had 16 of them, but we can't do anything else. Okay, it's time fleet. Missiles are away. These fire fleet. This should be enough to destroy the enemy ship. Plinzia 001 Quarion. We've never seen a Plinzia class vessel before. First known ship of that type. We don't know its capability. We need additional help over here immediately. What carrier strike groups do I have available that could respond? The Triton. We're gonna get rid of your fighter wing. Your current fighter wing. And get rid of all of that. We are going to sort out your loadout. So we're going to get, first off, reserves. What do we have in terms of fighter capability? We have 22 comets. So we're going to send put 21 of them into service on the Triton. So let's do half and half. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Everyone but 3. Oh, that's a mistake. Where is our comment? There. Put them into that group, and then the remaining 3, we're going to create a squadron and call this reserves. In case anything gets destroyed, put that in there. And then we also are going to have, we need that EW, don't we? Yeah, we do. Or SEW. Have you land on the Triton? The ship assigned. Okay, good. So for ordnance, we're going to need the SIM-3As. So Triton ordnance template, change all to 3A. Replace your ordnance. Good. You're fueled. You're ready to go in that regard. Replace the ordnance. We also obviously have all of the MIM-2A vessel, these, which are using the MIM-2A anti-missile missiles. So replace the ordnance, and then you're going to immediately head to Lalanid. And you're going to head to Horatio. It'll take 13.5 days, but I need a carrier group in the area as quickly as possible, because this is an escalating situation. Okay, let's see what the missiles do. Impact. 9 nuclear detonations. We only scored 1 penetrating hit on the enemy vessel. Damn. It's still there. That point defense is pretty damn good. Gonna have to call the corvettes off then, and we're gonna have to have them go and resupply load ordnance at the base. That one ship is stopping us from destroying every last one they have there. We've got a full-blown incursion happening. Where is that frigate squadron I ordered up? 5.2 days away. You guys have all the ordnance correct? Yes, you got the C2s. Good. Well, it should hopefully break through their defenses a lot better than our forays, which are literally the first generation missiles. We're basically throwing the kitchen sink at them, whatever we can, because we don't have anything else to throw at them. And these choke points with their fire defense bases are too far away. They can't provide meaningful assistance yet. 2 propane class vessels were built. We'll get to that in a bit. Freight Fleet 9 complete orders. That's great news. I do need to make sure that we have retooled for... Can we build the block 2 here? No, we can't. It doesn't look like it. So retool for the Aberdeen block 2. Okay, we should be about 5 days out. Some of those other vessels. Okay, Corvette Patrol Squadron 1 is again ready to go. Head towards Far Reach. Follow. That other vessel is approaching though. If that gets closer, we're going to be in some problems. We might lose fuel harvesters here, which I really would like not to happen. Okay, we're close. Let's get in and let's blow that Cryon class vessel to pieces. Another round of missiles should hopefully destroy it. So I'm not taking any bets. Where the hell is that enemy ship? In orbit. On orbit, it's around Island 5. Okay. Ordnance. Same deal. Oh, we need to resort. Oh, yeah, we need to redo the bleed missile. They have to head back to the base. They had to head back and wait. Not going to be able to do anything there. Okay, Frigate Squadron 4 is heading in. Far Reach 002 detected. We got that Planazi class vessel. Okay, you have your missiles ready to go now. No, because you need to be in orbit to reload them, I remember. But Frigate Squadron is coming in 2 days out. And then obviously we've got the Carrier Squadron coming in 6 days after this. Luckily, all of our shipping is not being affected by this at all. That's a good thing, at least. Corvettes, do we have missiles available? We do have missiles now available. Head towards that Planezi. I want to know what the hell that is, what size, what capability. It looks large. It's got a large engine, and I want that thing blown out of the sky or out of space, ideally. Head towards waypoint 2. Try and intercept. Probably a larger version of what we've previously seen. Why can't you find a destination? Head to waypoint number 2. Contact re-established with the Far Reach. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, we know the Far Reach is there, so we're going to head towards it. Head towards Far Reach. Follow. We've got the frigate squadron coming in. They'll be able to provide immediate support to the colony. Remember, there are approximately how many? I think a lot of people. Oh my god. Okay, must be some kind of fuel harvester. What is Lalonid 5? It's a gas giant. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a super Jovian. It's just sitting there with the 6 ships. There's no way we can break that those vessels with our corvettes. Not possible. $2,000 ton, which means it's twice the size of those other vessels. It's a massive ship, really. Okay, they're trying to intercept us. We are faster. However, on that trajectory, they would be able to get some shots off. So we're going to counter that by adjusting course and then moving around. Yeah, they're trying to intercept. We need a carrier strike group here, really. We're going to be able to destroy these vessels. Do a combined attack and then come in and destroy the enemy ships as best we can here. It's going to require a lot of ordnance to do so. They're blocking us and I can't stop them there. Head back to Horatio. Break off. They can't catch us. We are faster, so we'll be able to pull back, but they're going to keep chasing, and that's going to be a real problem, because our frigate squadron is not in the area yet. We wish it was, but it's not. If we can lead them to the surface to orbit weapons, maybe they can open up fire. Again, we do have on the planet 32 planetary protection systems, which are laser batteries, which would be able to open fire. If you remember here, these are 12 centimeter, 120,000 kilometer ultraviolet lasers. If they get within range, they would be able to rip these ships apart. So I'm not concerned, really, about the colonists on Horatio military base, 17 million people. However, I am concerned for our fuel harvesters and some of our and our overall ships in the area. Slow down the increments. Not sure why that's happening. But we need to keep going. Short haul fuel harvester group needs to get away. They can. They'll have time to. Where is it? Your production short haul cars group for your orbiting. Head toward the soul jump point. Okay, we're gonna bait them in. This is the plan. We're gonna unload our ordnance after, but we're gonna bait them into the surface to weapons. So, STOs, planetary interception systems, active sensors need to be on. Actives on. STO targeting, Horatio military base, target random ship. That is correct. Hit them as much as we can. But what I am going to do, actually, is if we go into here, this tier targeting, I'm going to order that they do not fire. Do not fire do not fire until they are within exact range. And what we're going to have, our waypoint number 4, Corvette Patrol Squadron 1. You are going to bait them slightly past the planet so that we get just within the perfect range to light them up. So where is Corvette Patrol Squadron 1? You are here. Head towards waypoint 4. We want to be just right behind it. If we can do this, this would be a master stroke. It would save a lot of equipment, that's for sure. They're still heading on their course. And that's 32 lasers. They'll fire every 5 seconds. That should be enough. I don't want a direct course here. Here we go. It's like 80,000 tons of enemy ships, because that's 10,000, 20,000, 60,000, 80,000 tons. And we're fighting it with like 10,000 tons of ships here. It was very difficult to achieve the planned aims here. Okay. Here we go. Why are they firing? Why are they firing? Why did we fire? Why did we fire? Why did we fire? Why did we fire? I mean, we fired, at least we hit. I did the plant deception systems. Damn. Okay, just keep firing. Ordnance fire. I can't find the ordnance yet. They just open fire on the planet. Crap. They're just completely blowing up our planet, our surface turret weapons. Fire any ordnance we have. Everything. Just send it. Hit that large ship. Assign fleet. Open fire fleet. Everything. We fire everything. Missiles away. Corvette Patrol Squadron 1, you are leaving. We are evacuating. Should have waited. Damn. Nuclear detonations. That ship stopped. We hit it. It hit it enough, that's for sure. 29 nuclear detonations. They were too busy firing elsewhere. What STOs do we even have left at this point? We have 3 surface to orbit weapons left. At the very least, open fire with everything. You don't fire. Target random ship. If they get within range, open up. Okay, well, at least we pulled those off. One of the Quarions was disabled in the fighting. It's clear that those STOs were... If we didn't make that bloody mistake. Where are my frigates? 14 hours out, that's where they are. Hold fire. Alright, I think that's where we'll leave the episode off, ladies and gentlemen. It's, yeah, it's bad. I'll see you guys next time where we continue our combat to save Horatio Military Base.